Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Fouled off. He was late. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's off the wall. Round second, digging for third. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there.
He didn't smoke that ball, but he didn't have to, man. When you're working the ball gap to gap, there's so much open space out there. So I think that knock was all about his approach and that willingness to just let the ball get deep on it.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Runner at third here, nobody out.
Ball 2.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the end.
Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
On the ground to third. Gloves it on the dive. Save! And they take a 2-run lead.
Batting third, the second baseman.
Here's Ketel Marte. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. Swung on, belted. Rings it in, and there's one away. And nice work to hold him to a single. Got it back in fast. And Gary Sanchez at the plate. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
In the dirt, blocked. Runners at first and second with one gone. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Trout going back on this one. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Paul Goldschmidt now. And that one fouled off. Runners on first and third, 2 away. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Two outs. Runner on the go. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Tatis puts it away, and that is that. And now, Bobby Witt Jr. Carter makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. Here's Mike Trout.
Now let's go like city,
Up the middle. Gets it to first. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's Jose Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Tapped softly on the ground. De La Cruz. Inning over. And we're back. And now it's going to be Evan Carter. Schemes back to work. And a base hit right there. So a man on base to start the inning.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Dominguez tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And Joe McDonald says he went around. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Inside.
That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Popped up right side. Now they get the runner and a rundown. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Couple of singles back to back. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job.
Double steal. Pitch is high. Caught in a rundown now. And they tag him out. Look out. Almost got him upstairs. Dominguez leads off second with one gone in the inning. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Into the second deck it goes, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Carter tracks it down for the out.
You know, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Marte at the plate and takes high there. Ellie looking to steal. Swing and a miss. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Runner goes again. Up the middle. What a stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now 3-0. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the inning. Here comes Bryce Harper.
The first baseman, Bryce Harper.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Inside, just missed.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. So a man at first.
The right field.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. That one ripped back there. And it hits the fence. Around second is Harper. And he's got a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. Tags the runner for 1. Not in time. He's safe. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. A bunt, and it's right in front of the plate. There's one, but not in time at first. He's safe. The inning is still alive, and the run scores. Evan Carter will hit next. Shortened a bunt and missed it. 0-1. Kershaw, 28, runner on the move. And that one lifted in the air center field. He's got it, and that's the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Here is Gary Sanchez. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Popped foul out of play off to the right.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Headed towards the corner. This one could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. Runner in scoring position. No outs. And now the DH, Nick Kurtz. And there's a ball. Just missed.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get it.
This one smoked. Could be trouble. Coming home. He'll score.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Swings through that. Kurtz leads off second with nobody out. Swing and a pop-up. One down. And now the right fielder, Evan Carter. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one fouled off. Smith. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Nasty fork ball for strike 3. Jason Dominguez getting ready to hit. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. That's back. And that one's gone into the bleachers. And they boost their lead. It's 6-1. 2 outs, nobody on. Now the third baseman, Alex Gordon. Misses outside, and that's ball 1. Fouled off left side.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
And a pitch. Back up the middle and a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Well struck left field. Carter on the move. Nabs it, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Ethan Salas. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these players, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
In the air, left field, down the line, makes the grab, 1 down. Bobby Witt Jr.
The
now.
batter, number
He was
7.
drafted second overall by the
Shortstop,
Royals in
Bobby
2019.
Witt
Adley Rutschman was the
Jr.
only player taken ahead of him.
Yeah, he was part of a really good crop of shortstops. Bobby was the first one taken, but C.J. Abrams, Bryson Stott, Anthony Volpe.
And that one hammered way back there. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. He nails one out to right. And they cut into the deficit. It's 6-2. Here's Trout. That's out to center field. Finley under this one. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. And it's fouled away. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. Swings and misses, struck him out. Back here at Coors Field, and now the center fielder, Steve Finley. And a swing and a miss.
You know, this group of hitters putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the third, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball,
so
2
if
strikes.
they're looking to feast, are you saying they've already got a plate but are looking to go back for seconds?
Yeah, I'd say something like that.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Oh, great stop. And very nicely done for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Gary Sanchez now.
Sanchez.
Just missed. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Back here in Denver. Bottom 4. And now the first baseman, Bryce Harper. Slider right there.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Up with it. Fires to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike. So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And ball 1.
No strikes.
Siggy, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that...
Now a rocket to right center. Way back there. And forget it. It's out of here. And El Nino goes deep. It's 6-3. So 1 out, nobody on. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Acuna punches one foul right side. Smash down the left field line. Dominguez puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. There's the strike of the knees.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Puts a bunt down. Over to Goldie. That's out number 3. We go to the top of the fifth. Leading off, Nick Kurtz.
Designated hitter, Nick Kurtz.
Kurtz, just 21 years old. And he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. That one off the mark. 1-0.
1-0.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
That one lined to the left field, and that's base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Goldie steps into the box. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1.
Well, these guys digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
And the batter now, Evan Carter, 1 for 2. Not close with that one. Ball 1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1-1.
Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one missed. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning. And off to a shaky start. He goes down looking. Jason Dominguez now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. Headed down the line. And that will drop foul. The changeup missing. And it's 1-1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Kurtz on second. Goldie at first. 1 gone. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Throw back in. Holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. Stepping in, Alex Gordon. Up and in.
Ball 1.
And it's 1-0. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball there.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Here's a 2-2. Rolled to short. Possible 2 ball. There's 1. And that's 2. And we're back. And now Evan Carter.
The left fielder, Evan Carter.
Kershaw back to work. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Goldie. And they put the tag on him for the out. And here's the catcher, Ethan Salas. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Finley pulls that one down. That's out number 2. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. That's to third. Over to Goldie.
He's out.
And Witt is out. And that will end. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ellie De La Cruz. And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw, but no chance there with his speed. That's a hit.
Wise to just eat that. Otherwise, you risk throwing it into the dugout.
Ellie on his way to second. Pitch misses.
High
Save. That's 2 stolen bases now for Ellie De La Show. Runner goes again. That's in for a strike. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. The The 1-1 is fouled off. And that one is inside. Next offering is downstairs.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
De La Cruz at third with nobody out. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And now it's the intentional pass coming. Base is now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base.
Now pitching.
So they're all loaded up.
Ryan.
And now it's the catcher, Gary Sanchez. That one hooked foul.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
And that misses off the outside edge.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Bases juiced, no outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nick Kurtz digs in now. And that one fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Misses inside. And that is ball 1. Play at the plate. Got it. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Got him. 3rd out. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the 6th inning, digging in, Mike Trout. New pitcher on now, Ryan Presley.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Next offering misses. Ball 2. The other way, and foul ball. This to 3rd, and that's a fair ball.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just found a way to slap that ball down the 3rd baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see.
This one swung on and hit well, way back there. And it's off the top of the wall. Trout around 2nd, on his way to 3rd. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and he's got himself a triple.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
No swing, just held it back there.
That's ball 2.
With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. There's the strike, 95 of that one. Stays alive. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Got him. Huge strikeout there. So man aboard, one down, and it's Tatis at the plate. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Bunts it back towards the pitcher. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. They put the tag on him. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. There's a strike. Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Hit in the air, right field. Carter grabs it on the run. Back here in Denver, we go to the top of the 7th, and here's Paul Goldschmidt. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. And another ball.
No strike.
Just
Ball
missed.
3.
That one in triple digits.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. So digging in, Evan Carter.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that ball.
Yeah, big swing and a miss. Goldie gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Ball.
This one in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Just misses. And the count is even, 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. That one's back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. Jason Dominguez, the next to hit. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Trout on his horse. 1 away. Here's the third baseman, Alex Gordon. He's already homered here in this one.
Williams.
Here's a rocket out to left, and no one can get there. Around first, heading for 2.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right
Now
there.
batting.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one not close. Ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Man at second. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Just missed. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit left side. Witt over to first. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out. Here's the center fielder, Steve Finley.
1-0.
In the dirt. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
1 strike.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. And it gets by him. The run comes in from second, and the lead is up to 5.
Well done. Drives in the run. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, they're on a full.
And that one gets away at the plate. No advance, though.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher.
Oh, that pitch got away from him, and that's a hit by pitch. Here's Gary Sanchez. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Next is the designated hitter, Nick Kurtz. In the air, right field. Tatis in position. And that's the third out. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, hauls it in for the out. So up next, Evan Carter.
Pitch, one out.
Billy Wagner will take over here.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
One out, base is empty. Bunted back towards the mound. Whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
Now batting,
here's the catcher to hit, Ethan Salas. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Strikes him out with 100. And welcome. Go back to the ballpark.
Cause it's safer, and I'll find a love a little later. This came too soon, and I'm not too sure what to make of you. And all of these butterflies, suddenly you're always on my mind. I don't know how to control what I'm feeling. It's just going way too fast. Every time you look at me, I can't hold back. But I don't wanna tell you that. Just saying all the pretty words I love to hear. You don't even know how deep I feel. I'm playing it cool, but I'm losing it over you. Lately I've been trying on your last name, but it just feels so soon. It's just going way too fast. Every time you look at me, I can't hold back. But I don't wanna tell you that. I could try to fight. Deeper into you, I can't deny. I'm
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Earthquakes taking on the Diablos. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, first pitch coming up. And today's starting pitcher, Jake Arrieta.
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Now a chance for Jake Burger. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a foul straight back. Swing and a miss, and he got him. One away. Now the number 2 hitter, Jason Kipnis. That's in there. Strike one. He swings and fouls one off. One out, bases empty. That's down and in.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Gordon makes the grab for the second out. 2 outs, bases empty. Dylan Cruz will hit next.
Dylan Cruz.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, bases empty. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that
ball,
time.
2 strikes.
And downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Up and in, and it's 2-2.
2-2 the count.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Into second, and he's got a double. Here is Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
Cruz at second with 2 down. Runner takes off for third. Hard hit right side. Marte throws to first in time. Judge out on the play. And the inning is over. Back here with my pal Singy. And pitching in this game, Roger Clemens. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Ooh, he's a guy that takes great care of himself because he wants to finish every game he starts. I think for any lineup that faces him, you've got to try to have lengthy at-bats and run up that pitch count. Anything to help get him out of the game early.
Inside. 1-1.
So here's a fun note on Ellie. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game. And it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
Bellinger calls it in, and there's one away. So digging in, Manny Ramirez. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. First pitch misses. Swings through that one for strike one.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Ripped on the ground to second. Throw to first in time. 2 down, bases empty. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3. And we're back. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Arrieta back to work. That misses the zone. 1-0. Bellinger's an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the sport. He was a 4th-round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2013. He hit 1 homer his senior year. Dominguez makes the play, and there's 1 down. Here's Jose Ramirez. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Ball 1.
And that's down and away. Man at first, 1 away. Fouls one off. 2-2.
I got 3 and 2.
In the dirt, but kept close. And ball 4, 2 aboard. 2 on, 1 out. Larkin getting ready to hit.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
The 1-0. And that is out of play. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the top of the second. Liner, and this could be trouble. Ramirez rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. And it's an RBI single, 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. That can be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
And there's 2 away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive,
they take the force out. We head to the bottom of the second. Gary Sanchez at the plate. Check swing, but he went too far, and that is strike 1. Now a check swing, but he held up.
Whoa, recognized that pitch just in time, able to keep those hands back.
And that's in for a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now it's the right fielder, Evan Carter. Swing and a bouncer out to short. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out. Here's Paul
Batting
Goldschmidt.
fifth, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
In the air, right field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for three. And this is going to be a two-out triple.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And now the count is even. And strike two.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
One ball.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out in plenty of time to first. And that is the inning. Top half of the third inning. Here's the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. There's a swing and a drive. Going, gone. And they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. Cruz in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Foul ball.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.